Let's get glam. Okay, and also welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for typing in, y'all. I don't really know what I'm doing per usual, but it is Sunday and it's 5:38. This might also be backwards, but I always have to like do my hair, do the edges, put the band on, makeup, and then go back to the hair and finish the hair. I have like all my makeup set up in front of me. I'm gonna kind of take you guys step by step so that we can like get into it. Also, if you hear something playing in the background, it is Alex Cooper, Call Her Daddy. Pretty girls make you nervous? I love you. I'm gonna start with the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand in fair medium, and I only use a little bit of this, and then I use this little brush from Makeup Forever, and it's the 216 wavy brush. This is probably not meant for what I'm using it for, but I'm using it for this. So I just like squeeze a little bit out at the top and I just like literally get it on there, and then I go in and contour my nose, and I'm looking right here because there's a mirror here and there's a mirror here. So if you see my face turn, that's why, okay? Bear with me, babe. So I know this looks crazy. I learned this from Jeffree Star because he had done like the review videos, and I just put two little lines here. He learned this technique from somebody else in makeup, but I cannot remember her name right now, so I'm so sorry. I chop off the tip of my nose so that it literally looks like that. Trust the process. Take a few little dots and I go boop, 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 boop. Put two there. Do like two little lines and boom. Do not talk about my beauty blender. It's a little dirty and I do not like using damp beauty blenders. That's around the face first because I want my nose to kind of dry a little bit. You gotta be gentle because you don't want it to just like look crazy, okay? And you kind of just, every little thing is gonna be all right. As you guys can kind of tell, I don't know if you guys can tell actually, but if you can tell, the nose does naturally kind of look a little bit more snatched. We're gonna go in and do the brows. So I'm gonna start with the Morphe micro brow pencil, and this is the one in Cold Brew. I'm gonna go in. I brush up the brows just a little bit because, as you guys know, I don't have eyebrows. Go in and we're just gonna like kind of fill them in, you know, like follow your natural shape. I think that's a pretty good filled in brow. You guys will tell me. I do feel like I'm in the age group to start buckling down. Make sure you put the caps and lids and shit back on things. Like, you guys be organized. Following up with that, it's the Supreme Brow Sculpting and Shaping Wax in the color Java from Morphe as well. Take that much. That is all I need for both of my eyebrows. This one and this one, but we're using this one right now. And then you take the hair light kind of little section, just like kind of brush it through really lightly. I mean, like the color isn't gonna go anywhere. And for somebody that doesn't have eyebrows, oh my gosh, yeah, I did not tell you that wasn't blended, but for somebody that doesn't have eyebrows, this is like so important, you know? Look how like a couple strokes of this made this eyebrow so much more darker. Like this eyebrow is so much more darker than this one. I was never like a makeup every day kind of girly. Like I would try to do that and then ultimately I would stop. Like, I've always had makeup around. It just like to like experiment and like play around in, but having like a set routine or like really getting into like certain products and like until like the past like maybe like couple months. So that's like really nice. Because I do my own makeup, I feel like it allows me to kind of like know what I do like, what I don't like, things that I've tried that were like, ew, don't ever do that again, and then things that I've tried that I'm like, I'm absolutely obsessed. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe clear wax now. It looks like this, and I take this little contraption right here, and then I just brush the hairs kind of like straight up, but also like in the direction that I feel like they should grow. After I finish doing that, underpainting and everything's done, I go in with the One Size concealer. This is the one in medium, one in. I love this shit. It matches so well and it gives like an airbrushy feeling. I put a little bit right here, a little bit on the outside, and then I take the rest that is like on the brush already and I put that on my finger. I have these tiny little beauty blenders and each one has a specific reason, so I only use it on that part of my face. A little beauty blender, and kind of like, I don't like to let my concealer dry too much because then I feel like it's hard to blend. And then I'll kind of just like swipe it across my eyelid and then kind of like do a fake natural contour around my contour. You guys know what I'm trying to say. This is also kind of like my daily, not daily. We're gonna be a little bit extra with it because I can. I go in with this flat brush from Beauty For Real, and it's the shader brush, but I use it to carve out my eyebrows. You guys should know how to do your eyebrows if you don't get it together. Okay, that one I kinda... Now you have two sisters. Feel me? I told you guys to trust the process. That's what the eyebrows are giving. Okay, and then to make sure that this line isn't done, I just take the rest of the kind of product that I have and kind of put it there and drag a little bit down. My face little mini bunny blender, beauty blender. If you guys didn't know, or if I never mentioned her, I love Kaya. She's a YouTuber. Her name's Kaya Monique, and she is one of the big reasons why I started my YouTube channel. I just think she's so cute, and ever since then I've been watching her videos nonstop. I'm right here with you instead of in there doing it with me, so I'm not mad at it. We will go with the bronzer. I'm going to be using the Kimchi Taylor bronzer and Went to Venice. This is one of my favorite bronzers ever. It's very pigmented. Like, you will look like you went to Venice. I always kind of, you know, you gotta do it in the worst shit. And I know that you're supposed to put powders on after you did all the rest, but because this is kind of like a contour too, I don't care about none of that shit. You gotta go back over that nose. You got to. This part of makeup process is easy because it's just like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I like to put some on my like outer crease. You know, like a natural little contour. That way I don't gotta do too much with the eyeshadow. We'll go back with a little bit more. Not too much, but a little bit more. So back to the concealer. I liked how that sounded. Put a little bit more here. A little bit here. 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 And then right there. But I usually only really put this in the areas where my face are red or will be red. A little bit really do go a long way. Especially if you're like one of those makeup but no makeup kind of girlies. Like, this is the thing for you. I love it. Just get into the base, y'all. This is the base of the makeup. And it looks so skin-like. Y'all cannot tell me it don't. Like, makeup wear. Maybe on the nose, but where else? It's like, no. But make sure to drag a little bit onto your neck out. And I feel like it does just enough. And we didn't, the longest part of this whole process is the eyebrows. I always mix my blushes, and I'm going to be using these two today. The Dior and Rosy Glow. This is a really, really pretty kind of light pink on me. And then I have the Mishko Beauty single blush in the color Ijama, IJAMA. This is like my favorite blush ever. I'm gonna start with the Image. I think that's how Image. Right here. And I kind of like to bring it up into my eyebrows and my temples. You know what I mean? I think it blends so much better when I do that. And then I'm going to top it off with the Dior real quick. Because I just feel like it adds like the pinkiness back into it. And then I also put a little bit on my nose. We're going in with the Beauty Blender immediately after the brush. Okay, y'all. That's what it's giving with the blush. I think my hair's been growing, y'all. The Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat Palette. I remember when this first came out and it was so big. Everybody was using it. Everybody had it. I wanted it so bad. I got the petite version. I barely use it. But this is the palette I use damn near every day. And then I'm just going to put one color kind of in the middle outer. Take the lightest color. And just kind of put it in the inner. So my little angle brush. And I'm going to take the darkest color on here. Literally the darkest color. And this is how I draw my little wing. I just go over here and brush up right on my lash line. Boom. Curl the lashes. Using the Lash Lift Finding Fernad. This is like my favorite mascara, y'all. I might have to get some more. Y'all, look at the lashes. Lashes are giving right now. It's gonna eat every time. The natural mascara is gonna eat every time. And I gotta zoom in just so that y'all can really like see, because it's not like I got lashes on. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the color Banana right here. And then start here and I go right up. So I need none. Put it in my T-zone because this is where the light reflects. Bring it down your nose. Real gentle light on your chin, right underneath your lip. And then right here, because I be getting red and I be having smile lines. And then I'm going to take this brush from, I don't know, it's a dual fiber brush. And this is the brush that I use to just kind of like brush away all the extra powder. And it's not like super duper full coverage. Like, I feel like this just accentuates the natural that I got going on. The highlight that I use, gold or silver, is going to depend on my accessories, gold or silver. So I usually save highlighter for the last second. But for setting sprays, I use a combination of the One Side setting spray. I'm obsessed. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about it or don't really like it. Me personally, it don't move. But I use a combination of it because I'm running out of this. So spray some of this. Make sure y'all take a deep breath before you use that. The Unisexy setting spray. It came in like an Ipsy box. And when I first used this, I was scared of it because you'll see why. But I like douse my face in this setting spray. So y'all about to see. Now my face looks like it's wet. It literally looks like it's wet. But I'm telling y'all, when it's dries, it melts everything together. Drain, drain, drain. None of this is gonna move all day. But I can't end on a crusty lip note, so I'm just going to use some of my Dior lip gloss in the color 002. I think this one's just icy. Or it's just their clear, like, iridescent-y kind of lip gloss. Because I do not have a go-to lip combo right now. I'm mad as hell I lost my favorite lip liner. So I gotta go find it. I gotta go get a new one. But I'm obsessed with this lip gloss. One thing Dior can do is make a motherfucking lip gloss. And that is it for right now. I'll come back whenever I put the highlight on just so you guys can see the final look. But that's when I take this off, because I know y'all been waiting for that. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I'll come back with the highlight on, but that is how I do my glam. I just finished getting dressed and we're going with silver today. So I'm going to be using this Ofra highlighter in Blissful. I love this highlighter. And I take like a little fan brush from Moda Pro. And I just brush them on right here. And then I take a small little brush. This is a cut crease brush, but I use it for my highlight. I put a little bit on my nose right there. I drag it. I know y'all see the difference. Right there. I pack some in underneath my eyebrow. And then I'm gonna go in and like really do my crease, but I like to put some in my crease right here and then gonna blend it out into like the outer crease. And then I want my lips. And boom, that's the makeup. That's how we do it around here, okay? So this is what the final makeup looks like. By the way, this is what the final makeup looks like with the highlighter and everything on, with better lighting. I think it came out so good, so cute. Let me know if y'all want more videos like that. But it's 8 o'clock now and a lot of shit closed early on Sundays. So I think I'm just gonna go get tacos because I haven't had those tacos in a minute and I'm kind of craving some chips and queso.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
It's playing hard to get.
Please record your message. When you have
I'll
finished
take a rain check on that smile.